So as a white woman, I want to have those conversations and I want to be able to have an open dialogue and ask important questions. But there is that hesitancy of what if I say the wrong thing, or what if something comes off the wrong way? So what is the best way to go about that in your eyes?
Well, I'm definitely going to speak on behalf of just myself and not every Black American. But personally, I think when someone's really curious, like you may phrase something wrong, maybe, but I don't get offended when someone's trying to ask about my experience, because I think that open dialogue is really important. And I think like setting boundaries and setting a safe space for a conversation, and maybe just prefacing with, hey, I'm not trying to offend in any way, I'm just really want to know and I want to learn more about your experience, because your experience is so different than mine. I think that's the same. I could probably say something wrong to you. I mean, it's on a lesser extent, but I think that really just setting a safe space and setting boundaries, like it's more about understanding and an understanding of your intent. Yeah. So I know you, obviously, we're teammates, and I know that when you're asking me something, I know your intent is not malicious, I know your intent is not to offend. So like I'm so open to having conversations and I love having open dialogue. So I think really just making your intent very clear behind your questions. And you know, we might all say wrong things in certain conversations, but that's kind of part of it. You know, it's part of the learning experience. You have to make mistakes. You have to realize, oh, okay, maybe that's not the right way to phrase that, or that's not the right question to ask, but we can just learn from that and move forward.
Yeah. I guess going along with that, if I am in a room, say with you, or even someone that maybe I don't know, and something unacceptable is said or something racist is said, what in your eyes displays allyship coming from me? Is it approaching that person, or is it approaching you, or what's the best way to kind of go about that? Again, for you specifically.
Yeah, I think for me specifically, definitely just, saying anything. Yeah. I've been in many rooms in my life where something was said that's racist, or something was said to me that's racist, and I hate to say it, but I get embarrassed a lot of the times. I'm better with it as I get older, because being in a space of a mostly white area, you kind of just feel singled out. And usually I don't really blush, but my face, I'll get heat rush and everything. And it's hard. I'm a very outspoken person, and definitely as I get older, I'm even more outspoken. But it's hard, for me to say something sometimes. And a lot of times I look back, and there's lots of times in my past where I wish I had said something. But it's hard when it's just you. It's like, okay, are they gonna back me up? Or is it gonna be more of, oh, you're making too big of a deal of this because, it might be a microaggression, or it might be a small thing. Is there really small things when you're talking about something like that? And so just having someone stand in your corner, coming to talk to me, having someone stand in your corner is so bolstering. It's so powerful. I've never really had that in those situations. It's hard. It's hard to deal with when you're the only person. And I'm like, am I making too much out of this? Is this not that big of a deal? And then you kind of think about it as you move forward, and you're like, that wasn't okay. And you think of the fact that because I didn't say anything, or because no one didn't say anything, that person thinks that's okay. And then it'll move forward, and it may be more, it may progress some more, and other people will be harmed by their words. And so I kind of think of that. So I think definitely standing with whoever you're with. If you don't feel comfortable saying something, go talk to them and be like, hey, that wasn't okay. Do you want to talk about it with this person together? Or if you want to just say something right off the bat, that is so powerful. Yeah.